It's been a while. Long time no see, folks. You missed me? Because I'm back with a new chapter, mathematics, called trigonometry. So this trigonometry. First question about this: what is trigonometry? It has a huge history. It is formed by two Greek words: tri meaning triangle and nometry measuring. So measuring of the triangle. So this trigonometry, what does it deal with? It is deal with a lot of things. For let's take an example, you are trying to measure a building's height, but what you got is a shadow. So let's take it. This calendar. Assume this is the building, but the shadow is there, right? So we are measuring using the shadow to measure the height of the building. So this measures the triangle's height or the base. Let's say the height is here, and here this base is the shadow. Height, the building. But there's also the hypotenuse. You're all familiar with Pythagoras theorem, right? But this is a different method. It deals with the most mind-blowing methods, and it also comes with something else. It is sine, tan, cos, a lot of things. You must have heard about sine theta, cos theta, like that, right? And this is dealt with this, okay? This sine theta, cos theta, what are those words are? Those words come deal with trigonometry, comes with measuring of this triangle. So, how does it help? How is this tan, cos helping with our trigonometry? So, first thing is, in trigonometry, during the middle times, during the middle era, India and the Arabs use this trigonometry for measuring the circles. I mean, they use a triangle, but they also require a circle. You are familiar with the chords, right, of the circle? So the circle, the chords are there, which forms a triangle then. So to the center point of the circle, which also they split that chord to form a half chord. During the Middle Ages, Arabs and in Hindus, India, they use this half chords, as I said, the center, you have that chords there, they split it to form the half chords, and they use that for their problems. That half chord is equivalent to the ratio A by C used in modern times or modern calculations. So what is the first thing about trigonometry? What is the first thing? So let's take it for some example. You are trying to measure a building, but you got a scale. The building is there. The scale is 1 meter. But what will be the shadow? The shadow will be 3 meters because the shadow is there. 1 meter of the height of the scale and 3 meters of the shadow. Now the building's height is not given. So let's put the height number as h. As for the shadow of the building, it's 45 meters. So how do you calculate the height of the building using these given things? Okay. So the height is there, the scale and the shadow. That's what is given. So how do you try to find the height of the building? You tell me, what should I do? Of course, Pythagoras theorem is not possible in this. I mean, it can unless the hypotenuse is given. But as for this problem, it's not given. So how do you solve a problem like this? So the question also says that this triangle, the shadow and the building, is congruent to the scale's triangle. So how exactly can we solve it? As it is said, it's congruent. What does congruent mean? Similar, right? both the triangles are similar or it's equal, like if the sides are equal or the angles are equal, so hence congruent. So what is given for the shadow, the base 45, stay 3. There is a similarity, right? You can solve this quickly. 1 is there and the 3 is there, so it is congruent, so it is proportional. Actually the scale's height is proportional to the building's height, the base also proportional to the building's shadow base. So how exactly can I solve it? Let's take it 1 by h and the other one 3 by 45. 3 by 45 can be divided, right? What will you get? 1 by 50. So 1 is equal to 1 is there, so h is equal to 50. How? 1 is there and 3 is given, so 3 times that height, right? The shadow is 3 times the height. So same thing with the building, that shadow is 3 times the height of the building, which height which we found out now is 15. So 15 plus 15 plus 15, or 15 into 3 is what? 45. So hence we found the answer.